else Scotland meant for it. Out here on the porch. We're gonna put Jordan to work. At least for a little bit. And Grandma's gonna take him back home, and she's gonna go to Atlanta and do some stuff. And I'm gonna stay here and finish out this dirt. So there may be a break in the stream, but we'll get it going. Let's see. I gotta flip the camera around so Jordan can see. Hey Jordan, he's gonna be scooping our dirt today. He's got the dirt. We got our gold cube all set up and ready to go. I do have another tub we got at Home Depot. That's gonna be my reservoir tub. Eventually, I'm gonna have a larger reservoir, so we're gonna have a June bug problem. All right, y'all. I don't think we got anybody watching just yet, so let's get this camera set up on the gold cube. Oh, we dig just about every day. We dig 4 or 5 days a week. We are not going to be digging on Wednesday. Wednesday, Ian and I are going to be going hanging out with a couple of friends of hers. So, all right. So Jordan's going to be scooping dirt, and I'm going to be doing the camera. I'm probably going to be doing a few scoops to get him started. Hey Dorothy, what's up? He's more interested in reading the phone probably. He's all excited. He doesn't know how mellow the stream is actually going to be. It's just going to be boring and mellow. Maybe he'll make it exciting. How you doing today, Dorothy? I'm doing good. We're doing all right. Jordan's finally going to get Jordan to do the dirt just before he has to go home. So we're going to go ahead and get it cranked up and make sure it's running good. Can you really want me to make it lower so you can see the screen more and read the chat?
Yeah, you might have to do that.
Well, I try to keep it up high so they can see the dirt going in the gold cube up here. Yeah. That's the last time I did that. You can see it all. We'll get some more. I need to go get some flip flops before I get a splinter in my feet. Got going the torch. Alright, so I'm gonna show him what to do. We're gonna do this. Keep it in there about that month or so. Try not to spill it. And then you just take it up here, just plop it down there and let it run down. When it's about done with that scoop, we'll do another scoop. Keep it flowing about that fast. And that'll be perfect. About that fast, so you can turn around and get your other scoop going. That's about all you gotta do. Up here on the mat. And then we'll see what we get at the end. Cool. I don't have to do this part. It's amazing when you find joy in this part, and then that slowly becomes a burden. You're like, I just want to see the gold. You're fine. You can really feed the gold cube pretty quickly. It'll be much faster than my small sluice. We can run both these buckets probably in much less time. Now let that one go until that pile pretty much collapses down. I'll make sure you got it set to 100%. You go ahead and put that one in. That's fine. You can put more on there. Yeah. There you go. That'll work. We got 69 people. How's everybody doing? I'm actually able to sit back here and chat a little bit. So get to subscribing and chatting. Although the chat doesn't seem to work very well on this one. Dorothy, you do know you're a managing mod, right? You're one of my managing mods, so you have Zaxxon powers. You can time out other mods. So, like if you're ever in here and I've wrenched everybody. If you're ever in here and somebody that I've wrenched is out of control, you can you can't kick them, but you can put them in timeout for like ever, for like a week. Yeah, so you're one of the managing mods. You and Zaxxon and GP and Mama Bird and Fred and Flash. And HEC. I'm going to get Lodak involved eventually. Hey Glenn, how you doing? I've got a helper today. He's scooping dirt. Should make him pan the dirt too. Hang on just a second. You can go ahead and feed it. See how full. There's a little bucket inside the big bucket down here. And when that gets full, we're going to have to pause for a minute while I dump that. We don't have to turn the cube off though. I just pull it out of there. But I may bump the camera in that process. You're doing good. You can't really overfeed it. You just pile it up on there 2 foot tall if you wanted to. We got little Tom down there. He was watching. So get back to work. I'm just. What's up, Zaxxon? Zaxxon's the managing moderator of managing moderator. I got Jordan doing the work for me. And while he's doing that, I'm going to go run and get the hose for the cleanout. got buckets. Buckets. Before we get the window. It's 12 o'clock though. How's he doing, guys? Is he doing alright? Yeah, some of the action here. Action shot of Jordan working hard at the sluice. Show me your bent fork tattoo. Jordan, show me your bent fork tattoo. Check it out, y'all. I got him inked up.
Hey.
That's cool. Oh, here comes trouble.
Hi, Mom.
Here comes trouble. Where are you, trouble? And she wants to see what her big brother's doing.
Hi, honey.
He's feeding our sluice, baby. Grandma's calling you. Alright, Grandma got the car started. I'm gonna lose my helper. Right about time to dump that tailing bucket. She just snotted. She just snotted all over herself. Well, say bye to everybody. They're going. Let me say goodbye to them, and then I'll be back in just a second. I gotta finish doing the work, y'all. Dang it. I was looking forward to just chatting with you guys. So, there goes my family. I don't know. She's taking forever. Wait till they pull out. There she is. She put it in gear. Say bye, family. Keep hearing the duck. There's birds out here. Oh, there's Jordan. See you guys. Alright, there goes my family. Alright, I gotta run this dirt now. Can't really chat with you guys as much. I'll try not to mumble to myself, just enjoy the sound of the Go Cube and the current. Oh, let me check these cameras. Alright, looks like time for a change. Oh, need a bucket for this. I got another 12, so I timed the stream for me and Jordan to get down with one bucket by about 12, and we decided 11:30 was 12. Anyway. I hate using a brand new bucket to tail. Anyway. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing down there. Not really. This was dug on Monday. I don't think it was a particularly good spot. Not dealing with the first bucket. Might as well run both of them. I think I'll clean out in between buckets. Even though they're not completely full buckets. Big Gang, you want to go out and work? No. Standing with. me and the dog for about 10 hours. Ooh, some nice, look like nice garlic up there. That's a little spot. Getting a hose. Bug it down. Clean up things. I got my bucket back. And I have two ropes. Get all the little rocks down through there. Let's do that. Stop throwing a bunch of little rocks. Curious to see what's stuck on the magnet up here. A little bit of stuff. You gonna help me? If I get wet, Dobson's road getting wet. Oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to knock y'all. I don't want that pump hose. Curious about the magnet there. Go ahead and swing you guys over here and get bump you again. And I can bring you down a little bit. No, we gotta keep running the cube later. Sorry about that. Sorry about my indecision. Alright. Chat's not moving for me. Last thing is digging with Rob. Hey buddy, how you doing? I'm probably curious why I like watching it. He's a coin guy. I make coin rings. I got into making coin rings before I got into making spoon rings. I'd rather make a spoon ring than be honest. If I ever win a coin on one of his things, I'm gonna make a ring out of it. This is old Morgan, but it's all worn down from digging and stuff. I think it's 1886. I'm gonna go all the way and do all 4 trays. Problem is, I'll have to check level when I put it back together. Just trying to be real gentle with this one. There we go. How's that look on camera? Can you see everything? Almost everything. Alright. I'll just randomly start with something. First, I gotta take the pressure out of the hose. This hose builds up pressure. Feel free. That'll be it. Room in my tub. Let's do this one so I can put him back. If I get him back, I won't really have to bubble it up too much. Bad about the bottom shelf. He's going back right now. I think we might be okay. I hate taking that bottom trail. There's never anything in it anyways. PG is my favorite. There's our magnet. I was using a magnet instead of a rock for keep the mat from sliding down. It's pretty free. I'll put him in a little pan and we'll see what's in the magnets. in there. Every once in a while, you need to unscrew this, pull that plate. There's silt fills up in there eventually. Let's try to blow that out. Let me put it back together real quick, and then we'll get to see. Maybe we'll just run that other bucket. Oh, my back. I'm glad I'm not creek today. My back needs a rest. Oh man. I'm putting the second one, the whole thing just slid. That should be too bad. Alright. Let's wash this in a bucket or something. I have to pan it down. Look at it. Probably ran it through our other sluice. There's a lot of big stuff in there compared to what I get out of the other one. Yeah, I just picked up everything that I got off. Duty. Quit while I'm ahead on that. See if there's anything in the magnet stuff. This isn't going to be all the magnetics, but I couldn't find my rock, so I was like, what will I use? Oh, there's a piece of color right there. The magnet picked it up. And the magnet fuzz. Nice piece too. Couple oh, so that was in my magnetics. Very nice. My eyes are adjusting. I think y'all can see it. That chunk was in the magnetics right there. And that little piece, 2 pieces right there. See if I can tilt the pan towards you more. There, it's right on top of it. Yeah, that's in the little magnetics. So there should be some gold in the rest of the dirt down here. I don't know whether to run another bucket or go ahead and pan this out here, or just run the next bucket. And we'll just clean out into that and we'll have some more material. 2.5 gallon bucket. We're in that room again. go ahead and run the other bucket. More efficient use of time. And then we'll have all our concentrates in this bucket. You can either pan it or run it to the other source. Kitchen strainer. Alright, let me run this other bucket. Should take a while. Are y'all still zoomed in? I'm a bad bent for it. Let's see who all is here. See, the chat's not doing anything, so it hasn't moved in a while. Just gonna go ahead and plug on and finish getting through this dirt because I want to get through it to see what's in it. And I still have the Plus Kitchen strainer from Thursday, and then Fridays is somewhere. It's in the bucket. It's in a bucket on the steps over there. I gotta go through that material as well. Pump's not doing nothing. What's going on with that? Cable come this way. Ground cable came off. That's when I disconnected the pump hose. I knocked the ground cable off. That's a good thing. I didn't turn the pump on. It didn't come on there. Just spray water everywhere. Alright, let's see if it works now. It's pretty good turned on. Let's do that. Check the oil. Put a rock in here. Grab a magnet. Okay. We continue. See the chat's moving on. What's up, Aaron? Hey, chat did move. What are we toning down? Oh, y'all moderating? Thanks, guys. Usually going on there. Well, that stuff's going to think you're going to see the gold, because I think they will do a little bit. We saw yesterday's gold. Better get these done before I eat the cheese. Think you gonna come there? So again, and myself, I can't keep up with it. Check my food. I'm not ready to go. I'm in the wrong bucket. All buckets are here right now. Put my little chute there for my test balls. You can see one of these. Put the building in. I got a little bit of a leaking. My little bucket chute's got a rip in the side there, and it's leaking. I've been using tennis balls to kind of like make the water flow past the crack. It's leaking a little bit. Those bug me, but That little speck in that little black pan, I don't even know where it's going to go. Look right here. I got my level sitting on top of it. Clean out number 2. Even though those buckets aren't one bucket per clean out, you could probably go all day long and not have to clean it out at all. Really. Since we're done for the day, we'll do it. Alright, one more cleanup. Then we get fun part. Got the yard mowed. It looks a little brown. I cut real short. Get rid of some of the thatch or the mulch under there. It'll green up first rain. Alright, let's clean this out. Time's a wasting. Well, this is just a rough day in the creek, y'all. Bending over. Lifting buckets. Another one I won in the creek. I think Monday when I go, just in a pan and snuffer and look for any hot streak in that same little section. little buckets is wearing me out. Alrighty. Sleep plate for the win. Is there anything in there? Really tempted to take it to my other sluice, but I won't torture you guys with that. I'm gonna make you wait for me to put the gold cube back together and check level on it. Alright, so we got a little piece in our magnetic thing, and I'm gonna have to run inside and go get my finishing pan. We'll have to use a couple different pins down. I'll just get my 10-inch track. Don't worry. Actually, oh no, it's not bath time, is it? Don't worry, Dink. Alright, this water over here is real dirty that we're gonna get in. So, just gonna kind of circle a little bit. Hey Annie, how you doing? I'm really curious to see if any of them garnets actually polished up, because they all look like they were like them black ones. So, oh crap, I gotta plug a battery up. Fun things from the creek, top of a mason jar. You go get a spare battery. I'll get my pan at the same time. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Come in. I'm almost done, buddy. 15 minutes. Let me get a battery plugged in before I forget to do that. And the phone just auto shuts down on everybody, and we're like, what's going on? Loosely sort of like. I was just enjoying having the kids here. The little boy was finally getting out of his terrible 2 stage. So that's like really funny. Instead of crying constantly. Alrighty. Yeah, we got some dirty dirt. See if I can get to that chunk. Clean snuffer bottle. This snuffer bottle is for black sand. Right. Try to get that chunk back real quick. So I'm gonna scooch my tub. So these are the magnetics that stuck on that magnet. There's one of my pieces of gold. Magnetic stuff is all clumping together. I know there's 2 pieces in there. Get that one. There's the other. Get this guy first. Show you something better. There you go. I think I got it. Quick double check. Oh, we'll get the pan to find it. But there's another piece right there. Okay, triple check. Okay, good. This little clump of fairly big rocks is kind of interesting. They're all clumping together, totally magnetized. I'm going to set the magnet stuff aside. I've got a place I've been putting magnet stuff. I can't remember exactly where it is. So I'm just going to set it over here for now. And bring up the good dirt. Some fresh water in my tub. Boy, that's a lot of dirt, actually. Should probably run through this sluice, to be honest. It'll take me a while to pan that out. But that little pan, and I can't really do big pans standing up this high. I'm gonna run this through the sluice, through this sluice. We'll be here till Christmas if I gotta pan that. Get down these hands. Yes, sir. Take all of them. I gotta switch my pumps. I might bump the camera here a little bit as I get this hooked up. Or not. Okay. Sorry guys, I just don't want to pan this out. It'll take forever. We'll be here forever. And this will not do it. Should kitchen strainer up. Not gonna. She's not looking all that. Oh boy. I'm missing a leg. That's how much she's not looking all that level. What's going on? Here you go. That might be why she's not level. Oh, dude. Y'all check it out. Alright. We have an issue. Houston, we have a problem. We are going to have to clean it out. I just try to tighten that up, and that plastic, can y'all see? That plastic just cracked. All fell apart. It's all 3D printed stuff. Must be the UV light from being out here in the sun, probably. That's a bummer. I could probably fix it with a bungee, temporarily or semi-permanently. I have to work out something else for my. I'll have to get a header from Jason. I have a bucket with some bungees, or I did. Where did I do with them little bungees? Screw it. I'll just pan it bit by bit. I'll just use this whole dang tub, or I can use that other tub. Go down there and sit on the porch on the steps. That's a bummer. Let's do that. Let's just sit here and pan on the steps while I ruminate over lost money. Spread you down. That's how I should have had you anyways. Put you down here. This is old school. This is how I used to do it last year. Old school last year. Get that tub down here and pan at it. Except I'm out of jet dry, so I have to go get some dish soap while the tub is filling up. I guess I'm gonna have to be using the banjo can as a cleanout buddy for the next week or two. Let me grab some soap. I'll wait to put the soap in. I don't want too many bubbles. Check and see what you guys got for review. She all sideways over here, I think. Some fella right-handed. Whoa, get that in there, you. Guess I'm putting the pro line in there and panning it. Monster pan. Would have helped that little scoop, wouldn't it? There's one right behind me. Look at that. Stuck it, bro. Because you want me snuck around. snuffer bottle set. Black salmon. Set up. This look too much. That one will sit there. We'll be here a little bit longer than I wanted to be, and I apologize for that. I still want more water. Won't be right at the edge of the pan. May have came through this a couple times, but we'll just do it once for you guys, and then I may come back and do it later today. I still gotta do a nail call on my chickpeas from my members. I got all day, and I don't have the kids to worry about. I don't have honeydews popping out of nowhere. I will occasionally pan with this in the creek, but I think I do better with the XP or the Garrett Super Sluice. I could do just fine with this thing. It's just more effort to carry, it's just bigger. It's a little bit too big for. It'd be fine if it was like a out of mine, and it, you're gonna have to carry it around with you, but it doesn't backpack all that great. It doesn't travel well. Kind of like that big ass gold claw. And it works, but it's a pain. And it really doesn't work that much better. I'd say the Pro line for me is better than the gold claw. I like the little medium gold claw. I wish they had it in between the big and the medium. Something that was right in between that would be perfect. They probably do by now. See if I can see anything in here. That's like a nail or something. It's metal. Bendable. Keep that. There's a little piece of gold right there. Right, let me pan it down just a little bit more. Still kind of stuff. See that piece of gold there? It's most of it. It's in my way. Nice chunk from our first scoop. I'll just do it like I do it at the creek. Each little pan we'll just do, and then we'll snuff or dump. If my battery's still going, I hope it is. That's a nice chunk. I could probably zoom in while I'm panning too. I can zoom you down more. Nice. So we still got about 2 or 3 more of these little pans. Let me get you in here a little closer. I want to get you tangled in the hose. That's a big thing. Man. There. And I can zoom you just a smidge. There. Hopefully that's a better view. Don't worry, we're going to collect everything in the sniffer bottle as much as we can. So get this up. I'll have some black sand with it, but it's okay. Let's see if there's any more in there real quick. Sound like a cable snapping. I think I see a tiny little piece of flour. I'm not sure. Y'all gotta remember, I'm blind as a bat, so I'll be at the creek sometimes. I'll be like, I think I see some color. I got my Ed Marvin glasses on today. These are full progressives all the way down. My others are just reading glasses on the bottom. Even with glasses, I don't see very good anymore. I don't know what it is. It's just getting old. I hardly even want to drive at night anymore. It used to be night plus the rain I didn't want to do, but now I don't want to drive at night at all. I'm that age. Alright, this dirt looks pretty much clean. Let's get some more and see what we get. I do like taking the buckets home though. It's like, I call it homemade pay dirt. So yeah, 2 of these probably, and then probably some little scraps. Two more, so probably about 3 of these full cans each one. I probably just have to balance that sluice on the edge of the tub in the meantime. I get another ring. I like the adventure sluice for my mat, so I'll probably just get another set of legs for it. I can't even remember where I took this tree. I know it was on Monday. Oh yeah, I remember now. This is the one where Ian and I carted it up to the road and then dropped it off and then picked up the car and drove back down to pick it up. Well, it's strange we got down there. There's people up there by my stuff. And just a couple teenage girls and They were doing something with an electric scooter. I think they were dumping it, or maybe they were stealing it from one of their friends. I don't know. But it was kind of sketchy. But hey, just come to pick up my dirt. They're probably wondering what these buckets are doing sitting here. There's a whole bunch of flower over here. Maybe I was being a little too aggressive there. See what I can get, We'll be tapping it 2 or 3 times today, everything out into the snuffer bottles. A whole bunch of stuff was sliding down there when I was washing back. But yeah, y'all can see that. Hopefully y'all can see it. Zoom down that as you are. All up in here. My knees needed to stretch out anyways. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Get the zoom in. Here. So, pin or two. We got one more and then probably a small pin. I'm going to do the flip thing. I have a hard time seeing the screen because of the sunlight and the phone is wicked hot. Just leave you like that. Snuffer and get on to the next one. I won't show you every little speck from this one now. Oh. Yeah, the sun is We may have an overheat on the phone problem. That is an issue. See anything tattoo, see panda. It would be my bank or my doctor. Not my doctor. I sent a message. I just had an appointment and we were taking me off medication. We took the medication off and I'm having some symptoms, and so I started taking that particular medication again, and it seems to clear up the problem. So I sent them a message and said we need to put that one back on the list. Man, there's a piece of oil down here. Jeez. Gotta stop thinking about my pills and think about my goals here. One more quick. Damn, I see more color right there. It's all over there, man. There it is. Yeah. More. Mm-hmm. More. All these little pieces of bedrock in here. They slide, they don't roll. So they're square. So they don't want to come off. Take sand and all right there, just because it's being fickle. There's like 3 good little pieces. Probably magnetic sand. It's just all clunky stuff. One more quick run through this. We'll go on to the next one. Clean. Looks pretty clean to me. I don't see nothing. So on to the next one. Pin this down a little bit and then add to it. Right, there you go. And just add a little bit to it before we tap to the gold. Hell, power can't get in my way. Awful. Add the rest of the stuff to it. Gotta be that guy. Should be everything from 2 buckets for the first run. I don't know why, but you're in my way now. You weren't before, but now you seem like it. I almost want to stand up. Don't get no comfort. Sit so close. getting there. Adding that dirt, so cutting a whole new pan. So that shot